Good morning. I'm Peggy Newfield from the American School of Protocol. Today, I wanted just to share a story with you. So many of you that follow us are etiquette consultants, and I think this might have some relevance for you. When I go to events, whether it's with my husband or without, I never tell people that I'm an etiquette consultant because as soon as I do, their whole persona changes. Interesting story. My husband and I are attending a wedding, and we happen to be one of the 500 people that were invited to the wedding. As we are about to go into our table, we pick up our table card and we're at number 10. As we walk toward number 10, I see a woman who is going around on number 10 and changing all of the little place cards. So this is the way it ended, not the way the host had provided the place cards, but it's Mr. Attorney, it would be me, my husband on my left, and Mrs. Attorney on the other side of my husband. It's very common to ask people, what do you do? When he asked, what do you do? I certainly didn't say I was an etiquette consultant, but he kept on. I said, I have a small company. He kept on pushing, and I eventually had to say, well, we're an etiquette company. Oh, he says, etiquette is so important. Now, this is a very large law firm that he works for, and he's a partner. So he said, we don't hire anybody who doesn't have etiquette. We think that is just perfect. So the server's coming around and asking if people want white wine or red wine. And he is turned toward me. He picks up my wine glass. He holds it like it's over my face almost, his hand, and he says red and keeps talking. Well, in a few minutes, my husband gives me the elbow and he says, can I put my bread on your bread plate? She took my bread plate, referring to the attorney's wife. Well, now just a minute. I have no wine glass. I have no bread plate, but I'm sitting with a person who only has the use of etiquette in his firm. It's a mandatory thing. Oh, and by the way, the word is etiquette. It's not etiquette. So I'm always amused at how people respond. And my question to you is, how do you handle these kinds of situations? We'd love to hear your story.